It is hype beyond hype. Let's get right into it. Hello everyone. This is it, can I say it's Judgment Day at this point? We are so close, and before I continue, by the way, I do want to give a shout out to Maruti. He'll provide translations as well as names for the characters and everything. And as well, 1,000 likes is our like goal. But regardless, let's try to do a breakdown on this stuff. So, if you remember, Beyblade Burst Gachi came out March 18th. Beyblade Burst Cho-z March 17th. And what a surprise that the Gachi chip from the Drigger Fang said March 15th, and the actual release is March 16th, because March 15th will be the Koryu. It gives a breakdown in all the new parts and probably the first chapter of the GT manga. So, we have to do a breakdown. The first release is a DX starter where it is Ace, Gran, Rock. It's not all the same name. It's just like, it can be Ace, it can be Gran, it can be Rock, Dragon. This dragon is right rotating. And what's really cool is the ripcord is sort of in the shape of a dragon. I do have a break, which is really cool. It should also be noted that the Gachi chip has 2 hexagons. It's not a pentagon. I know my math. 2 hexagons there. Well, you can say 3 hexagons if you count the middle of the core, but for the 2 weights, it's 2 hexagons. The next one is the B134/Valkyrie. This has 3 hexagons, if you're not counting the middle one, 4 hexagons. So cool. Valt gets an updated look, which I really love, which I'll show in a second. It also seems like there's maybe some mechanic where you're supposed to turn it on /Valkyrie. I'm not too sure on that. I do remember a long time ago they did talk about how you could like the original Beyblade Burst Gachi system leak. They talked about something where you can switch up to other types. I don't know if that's related or if it's not at all. That's speculation, but oh my god, looks amazing. Next up, Bushin. I'm gonna get this right. Bushin Asura. The owner for this, actually no, I'm gonna get to the owner in a second. By the way, amazing. And let's just go back to the original image for a second for the B133. So, the parts for the B133 are St.Ch. The next image, which /Valkyrie, is BLPW. And then after, for Bushin Asura, it is HRKP. But, wow. Can we first talk about how this bay has 4... It is... Dead Hades is probably crying right now with that hexaweight armor. These Gachi... This one is, if you don't count the middle core, 4 hexagons. And it looks sick. And it has, like, gold plastic there. Oh my... Like, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We don't know the parts for that, but we do know the parts for the Dragon Bay, which we'll get to later on. So, something to mention, moving forward, there is a campaign. So if you spend over 2,000 yen, right? So if you purchase either the Dragon Bay /Valkyrie, Bushin Asura, or the set, you'll get a driver. They're doing a driver campaign, and I've done the courtesy of putting what driver it is with the labels. There is the option of getting Spiral, Fugal, Massive, and Liner. So the bottom 2 I don't care about. The top 2, interesting. They're black this time around. If you remember before, when Cho-z came out, it was red drivers for the campaign. But awesome driver get campaign, which also means possibly we might be getting maybe a sort of Bay campaign. Now, Valt's new redesign, which by the way, the person on the left is the owner of Bushin Asura, which the name for that, if I can say this correctly, it is Amane. The person on the right side of the screen is the owner of Bushin Asura. The owner is Amane Kusaha. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. I could possibly be saying it wrong. The owner of the Dragon Bay is Dram. Is it Koryu or Koryu? I'm not too sure you pronounce that, but makes sense. The first letter is what the Bay is, so Dragon, Dram, and Asura is Amane. I say that name wrong, I'm sorry. So this was a leak through Twitter that got spread around. So there's this site's amiibo, I guess. That's what the site's called. If you're on the site and you're able to get through a few things, you're able to get through some images, this is what the cover for the Koryu comic looks like. So you see on the bottom there, it's the main character holding their Dragon Bay. And this is the cover for the manga, and the characters look so sick. So this time around, I've learned not to call the first character that kind of looks like Shu, like I did with Suo. There's a character that very strangely resembles Daigo. There's a character that sort of looks like if Shu and Fi fused. It looks so cool. Like, I'm really digging these character designs and the really wacky colors with it. Like, that looks sick. I'm really excited. Valt, you can see, is right there on the top. But if we go back to the original image where you see a full render of Valt, it seems like the colors on him are, I guess, orange mixed in with a bit of green. And I guess, I can't tell if that's lime green or yellow. Very nice. Like, I like that blend of colors. It looks so cool. So cool. So we don't know what happens yet. But for the Dragon Bay, courtesy of Maruti for the translations, I was able to label everything so we're able to get an idea. So the top part of the GT core is Dragon. You then have to have the Gachi chip, or GT chip. And then after, you can see right there, the element that's on that one is Ace. The parts for that is Sting, which Sting, very interesting. It looks bulkier than Zenith, and it sort of reminds me of the 3-disc, but expanded on a bit more, sort of mixed in with the 1-disc. And the bottom performance tip is called Change. So, can we just talk about how Change looks like a Ripfire performance tip? It is so big. Now, you can see right there, I've labeled it. The other cores are Gran, which I guess is the right... I might have mislabeled it, but it's Gran and Rock. It comes with 3 different cores. I'm assuming for the anime, it's going to be Ace Dragon, since the name for the character is... Oh no, never mind. No, yeah, maybe it is Ace Dragon. I don't know. It comes with 3 different cores. I don't know if that's because it's going to be in the anime or if it's not. I love that so much. And look at the color. The color of the drivers sort of reminds me of Orichalcum's Octa. Or, not Orichalcum's Octa, the inner core of the color for Orichalcum, but nice. Nice, nice. So something we should note by this, for the releases, it seems like each one of these new releases is going to have their own version of a Gachi chip, which means the one that originally came with Trigger Fang is actually the Dragon Core's Gachi chip. Now, what's very interesting now, is that when we look at the sets, which I have no image for, but I already did a video on it giving a breakdown, it seems like Valkyrie and the Dragon Bay, slightly darker. Slightly. In some ways. I guess maybe with the stickers, it's a little bit hard to tell, but they have stickers on the Gachi chip, on the metal weight. So, meaning, that's what's going to be a big difference between that and the sets. It's going to be so unique seeing how this metal, because now these bays are actually going to be super heavy when you think about it. Each one of these weights is what? What did I find the weight to be? 7-9 grams? I can't remember off the top of my head. It's going to be pretty big of a difference when you compare the top core, the bottom of the plastic, in the middle of the weight, and the disc. These bays are going to be super heavy. So before I sort of, yeah, I'm reading off this. Before I said, are these bays going to be stronger than Cho-z? I was a little bit hesitant, but seeing how bulky these bays are, I wouldn't be surprised if these bays are super strong. They have a lot of weight going to them, which means the power and impact for these bays will be greater than anything we've seen before. If there's anything I missed in translation, please tell me in the comment section below. I'll make sure to leave a link to Maruti. Please subscribe and support him. He's the one who's able to get us these translations. And as well, stay tuned, I guess, for this Saturday, since I'll be doing a news video on the Koryu YouTube channel whenever they upload a video actually showcasing those bays. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. 1,000 likes is our like goal. Subscribe if you're new here. We always give news updates and awesome breakdowns. Just breakdowns. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is literally in the morning right now. Have an awesome day.